Yeah, this is Doug again, Train Buff 1985. I wanted to show you my Dash-9. Pan across here some of the details that I did to this engine so far. I left the other side because I'm going to demonstrate some of the things that I did to make this happen. Some of the details that you see is I took some of rail brown paint. I painted the sides, the trucks, and then I gave it a dab of rust powder on there. I painted these handrails a little bit of the rail brown at the support beams here, and then I also took some rail brown paint and went into the vents on the sides and on the top of the intake, and then I threw a little grimy, just gave a little grimy look to the exhaust pipe at the top. Now I'm going to demonstrate how I did that. It's actually really easy. You're working with locomotives. You'll find that it's easy to stay away from the wheels themselves, which is what I want to do right now at this point. I don't want anything on the wheels. So I'm going to do one truck here just to show you how I did it. I basically took my paintbrush and gave it a full coating of paint all over all the mechanisms around the trucks. The only part that I did not put any paint on is the inside of the brake where the brakes hit the shoes. I do not paint those simply because I'll probably paint those a silver when I'm finished to give it the look of a worn brake shoe, since that's the part that metal hits metal. So anyway, I'm painting this truck and I'm getting it all coated. I want the whole thing completely coated with this rail brown from Floquil. And again, you can use any brand you want. I just happen to use this one. This is not an acrylic, it's a petroleum-based paint, so make sure you're using it somewhere where you got a lot of ventilation. So now that I've pretty much painted the truck, I don't want this video to go too long because I'm sure you have a lot of other things to do than to sit here and watch me paint. So I've basically painted the entire truck, and I'll go back through and I'll catch any fine points that I missed. I'm going to go back to a blunt brush. I just used a regular brush to paint with. I don't know my numbers. Number 4 is what this one says. I'm not into that kind of artwork. I don't know what my paint brushes are. I just go what works best. So I take my blunt brush while it's still wet and I just dust it like that, and then I'll take and just run it across until the rust kind of blends in. I don't want it to look overly rusty, but at the same token, I want to show some wear. And that's pretty much about it right there. And then what I'll do again for the grill, it was real simple. Put a very light coating of paint on your brush, and you can run it right across the grill, just like that, across all your vents and intakes. Air conditioning unit, and just run it across just like that with a light coat of paint, and pretty soon you'll be a weathering master. You'll be better than I'll ever be, because I'm far from an expert. I do want to take this moment though and just put a shout out to Bravo 6. He's one of my subscribers that I like to see his videos. He's got a lot of cool videos, some cool trains. If you haven't had a chance to see his videos, he's got some really cool ones, and all my other buddies out there that are watching my videos, I appreciate it. And again, my slogan is keep on rolling those trains. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.